The extras on the
This is
DVD.
the extras, yeah. So this is the most common way how people would set up heel hooks. Now, we'll do it from a guard break. Imagine I've broken this guard hot and I stack up. Now the knee is everything to me right now. Don't care about his heel. The knee is absolutely everything. I will not let go of his knee until I'm ready to attack his heel. A lot of people make the mistake of this. Oh wow, I've got a heel hook. You're nowhere near a heel hook because he's got all of his legs to attack you with or defend you with. So you've got to concentrate on the knee. So as soon as you've broken open and you've got his knee, you're going to fall to your side, controlling his ankle. Throw it over as he's told to, and then you're going to scoot into him. We call it gen to gen. Genitals to genitals. I haven't let go of his knee. No point do I let go of his knee. Alright? Now, from here, this is a good position to attack him. I can then go straight to it and do it, right? Onto here. Or maybe just put that into his back pocket. Or go to a straight. But if I want to secure this, I do a thing called a knot. Which comes from a Sambo background, which is complicated at first, but when you start flowing it, you think, my God, that is such a simple, easy mechanic. Now, I'm still in this good position, and I've got this. Now, you can be here for ages, battling away. If I just had his ankle, as soon as his knee's pulled through, I haven't got anything. That's why the knee is absolutely everything to me until I'm ready to attack. So I'm controlling the knee, like hugging a American football or a rugby. Controlling this. Look where my foot is. It's underneath his other leg. I bring my bottom leg to my chest and I lace it over. And I say, oh, I've trapped both his legs. Both of my arms are free now. So I've figure forward my feet and I've crossed and I've trapped his leg. He ain't getting out. The time he takes to get out, all it takes is 1 second to get there. It takes him about 5 or 10 seconds to get out. So once I've got this, I'm then going to go straight to my heel. But it's the speed it takes to get used to doing this. Once you're there, he's trapped. He's got the knot. So it's a good little setup. Imagine you've broken a guard. Just cross your feet. I've got a bit of pressure. Pop. Here. That is everything to me. Ankle. My feet. That's how they are underneath. And I'm sat on its heel. So now I can let go of here and go for the attack. If you want to be legal, then go for that. Another tip as well, don't lean back. Ah! Rotate your shoulder. That's all it takes. Just do that. You don't need to do this. Just get it in, nice and low, there. Rotate your shoulder. That's all it takes. I'm not putting all my energy into it. I'm just flexing, baby. Okay?
Even works, you've got a peak in your chest, isn't it?
Yeah, damn right. So we're here, ankle. My foot falls underneath him to help me fall. Figure four. Here. Yeah, getting out. It's got the knot. There's his side. Look how his body is. He's not here. He's on his side. I've made him go on his side. This Chris Herzog, brown belt, Rochester, 10th Planet. He calls this 1993 position. Ken Shamrock, Gracie, 1993, first UFC. Ooh. Gracie just got up, got out. So then when people started realising this, it's called reaping the knee. You can't sit up still. Get far away from them. You ain't got shit. It's called reaping the knee. A lot of competitions don't allow reaping the knee. Was it you who got told off? Last comp, all he was doing was a sweep. He got a slap wrist because his knee went slightly to the left. Called reaping. This is a lot of people allow it. A lot of places don't allow it. So if you ever get spanked, you just go back, but you straighten the ankle. Then you can maybe attack. It's their game. This is dangerous. This is defence. How's he going to reach me from here? I've trapped his leg, trapped everything. I've got this. So think about this position more than being 1993 position, as we call it. Okay, that's your beautiful little day. Thank you all for coming. Any questions, any tips? Do you want to know anything beautiful? Is there anything you rubbish at that you need to improve at? Have you seen anything on YouTube you want me to explain in person? Do you want to feel my squeeze? No. Anything.
You know how to do a flying kung fu move? Yeah, the flying kung fu move.
Yeah, I don't know how you are for time. Flying kung fu move.
Always got time.
How flexible are you? This is where I was thinking of, because I was watching. That's why I was saving it to the end, because I was watching you all thinking. Flying kung fu move essentially is from the rubber guard series, where I'll show you the basics of the rubber guard. The rubber guard obviously has a path. Now, since Eddie came up with the rubber guard and it started spreading through the MMA community and the no-gi community, people have learned it. Once you've learned it, you can defend it. So the rubber guard has become very hard to do on a good grappler because they know exactly what to do. Because it's the same path, nothing's changed. So to get to certain stages quicker is where the advanced side of it comes in. Now, the first step of a rubber guard is to break their posture. Once you've broken their posture, it's to isolate an arm. Once you've isolated an arm, it's to clear to the opposite side. Now that's like 3 stages. So if you can go straight to the 3rd stage without doing the other 2, you're halfway there, right? So then once you've got to that stage, you've gone straight up. You've cut out all the middleman. And that's where the evolution has come from rubber guard. And that's what flying kung fu move is essentially. I've just cut all the middleman out and I've got bang straight into a dangerous position for you. How often do people play arm wraps? Arm wrap, head control. Anyone play it? Just in MMA, it's huge. MMA, this is huge. All day long you'll see this. Even just go head control. This is huge in MMA. Because I'll just try and rain down a punch. Now, a rubber guard player wants the arm on the mat. You've probably heard that 1,000 times. Hand off the mat! Not only rubber guard, but everything, go-go platter, flying, whatever. All comes from that arm on the mat. Even a triangle, even an arm bar. So a lot of people play this. And that's why the rubber guard was invented. It keeps the posse down, it isolates the arm, and it attacks this side. Now, if you've got both hands on the mat, you've got more submissions to go for, obviously. So, to cut out the middleman, what I'll tend to do is, I don't know, I'll fake something to make you put that hand on the mat. Once I know you've got a hand on the mat, I won't go mission control, which is step 1. I don't need to do zombie, which is step 2. I don't need to clear the neck, because you've already put that hand on the mat, so I'm going to go bang, straight flying kung fu move. So, essentially what I do is, if he's playing this game, here, I'll threaten a Mayflower sweep. Hand on the mat. I don't care about the sweep. If I get it, woohoo, nice one. He's an idiot. Mayflower sweeps are quite low, but believe me, you listen. If I get this Mayflower sweep and he's put his hand on his mat, oh my god, he's just saved me so much time. So then I'll switch my hip, bang, right there. I've just cut out so many steps. And I'm going to go double bag, kung fu move, either straight jacket, or I can just go my Duke claw work. So it's getting used to the fact that in the beginning, foot on the hip, mission control, zombie, clear the neck, 3 steps. Or I could just do that. 1 step. So it's getting used to that next, you've got evolution of this system. Totally different now, playing this game. So that's essentially what a flying kung fu move is. You can do it from an arm wrap, here, sometimes you're there. All I'm going to do is clear the neck first. Bang, I'm there. I just cut out loads of steps. The reason why we hug the knee and not keep the arm wrap, let's do an arm wrap. Very easy to get out. An arm wrap, don't mean anything anymore. I go an arm wrap and I just circle my hand. Hug the knee, rubber guard. Can't get out. So that's why you do that. Someone arm wraps you, don't panic. Thank you very much. someone puts you in rubber guard, you ain't getting that out now. You have to wait. You have to wait for him to cock up. What's his level like at rubber guard? He might be poor. When he goes for a kung fu move, slips out. If he goes for a go up like a bang, I've gone. It's their level you're looking for. Right, I don't want to keep mentioning it. When I was rolling with Eddie, he's amazing at rubber guard. He invented it. His leg squeezes are mental. His curls are mental. I can't even explain. I was like, are you superhuman? Now the defence of rubber guard is this. Just this. That's all it is. Just hook everything tight. He's going to work like hell to get that hand on the mat. Now what he did, do you know what a gag reflex is? Well,
Stick your fingers on the back of your throat and find out.
cheeky. Gag reflex is essentially when you can't get the hand on the mat and you use your free arm to put your fist in my throat. Okay. It'll make me do this. It'll make me do that. He did this 20 minutes before I rolled him and knocked him out. He was laying on the floor. My friend's got on the film. He's laying on the floor, knocked out, and then he's going, "He'll come around soon." Just rubbing his chest like, "He'll come around soon," because all he did, go mission control. Mission control. No, that's fine. He put his knuckle into my throat and just pushed. And the guy taps out. Sorry, he didn't tap out. He passed out. He said at the time, because I was speaking to him afterwards, how did you feel? I was talking to Eddie in my mind. I was having a conversation with him, but then I woke up later than that. Because it was so quick and instant. Because obviously I was rolling for a while, his blood pressure was really high. So as soon as he put this in, he was like, just put it lightly, he was going, yeah, I'm alright. It's just instant. So this is another thing, like, put it on. I'm going to do that, right? And then you can do zombie and get the hand on the mat. Damn it! So there's all these little tricks to make you loosen that arm up. There's the pump as well for the deep hook. There's the swim move. Or the spider web, which we covered at. Imagine I can't get pop, 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 deep hook.
Some ninja stuff. Wow.
That's a very nice way what you can do. If you can't get that hand on the mat, you just pop that elbow in for a deep hook. Hiya.
Do you know the flying squirrel takedown?
That awkward moment when someone asks you if you can do a fly.
Right, yeah.
See that picture I put on thingy?
Which one? No.
There was a picture, there was Henzo Gracie like this, and there was a white belt talking to him, and he says the awkward moment when a white belt asks Henzo Gracie, how do you get from 50-50 to something amazing, and Henzo's like this. No. Alex can though, we'll get the mat out, we'll do that later.
What?
Flying squirrel.
Oh, yeah.
You know what a flying squirrel is?
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
It's a bit mental. So essentially now, this is where all the tricks come from now. So imagine go mission control. Like I say, if I'm stubborn enough and I'm not going to give him shit, then he has to rethink his game. So then he does a thing called shitty mission control, and he basically puts that behind the leg and then throws it up and pushes me over there. So drop that and throw it. Listen, I go back of my head and throw me over there. Just like the Mayflower. Then he goes back. There, now he's here, right? Then he has to clear the neck. Now I'm in danger. Oh no, I've got to defend this now. A lot of people just bail straight out. Now what I like to do is if I defend this here, put this arm straight line through there. No, put your arm straight through there. Now hook it into you. Straight into a straight hook it. Straight into it. Both hands on my ankle, on my wrist. Put the foot on the back of your heel. This is some deep shit right there. That's some really good submission. If I don't get the tap, he's got a sweep. Ish. If you keep the arm locked. So rubber guard requires amazing flexibility, as you can see. If you can't do yoga, lotus position, then you may struggle with rubber guard. This is a good way when you know. Now the best way for you to stretch, I found, is an old style jiu-jitsu stretch. You put your foot in front of your knee. Now at the beginning, you'll be like this. God, that aches so much. But as time gets on, it becomes shorter and shorter until you're there and you think, oh, that hurts so much, but I'll last 20 seconds, I know I will.
Lips face. You've got an itchy ear as well on there.
Yeah, I'll itch my ear while I'm here, yeah? But if you can stay for 20 seconds, just keep switching your grip. Just hold it. trust me, it helps immensely with your game. And then eventually your feet will be into your groin, and your knees will be smashed down.
Isn't that how you defend an arm triangle? Put your foot on your ear. Isn't that right? Is that? No, it's your hand, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Glover did a nice skate. He was like this. And I don't know how he did it. Imagine he was going for an arm triangle. He just went over like that. And I sort of thought, oh, good, I'm going to nick that. I'll do it on Tuesday if you don't. Yeah, so that's your rubber guard essentially. That's what a flying kung fu move is. Cutting out loads of steps, just going straight into it. Because I've got the hand on the mat. Right? Hand on the mat is everything. However you want to get it on there, get it on the mat. Anything else? Cool.
Thanks, Simon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.